Alright guys, welcome back to Nox. We're doing the Wizard campaign now. Let's check out the lore from the install screen just in case you want to watch this one and not go through the Warrior campaign playlist that I did before. Let's get into it. So you know the background story.
The magical world of Nox, a land of beauty and wonder, a land ravaged with a troubled history. Long ago, the humans in the south survived inside a cloud of terror created by the necromancers of the north. The necromancers had mastered the dark art of reviving and repossessing the dead. Immortality was theirs, as long as a steady supply of humans was available. Generations of humans lived in fear of wholesale invasion, as the necromancers continued surgical attacks, probing weak spots and easy targets.
So they're kind of like the White Walkers of Game of Thrones.
Answering these deadly crimes, the great warrior Jandor led an army to the heart of the necromancers' homeland. Armed with the Staff of Oblivion, a peerless weapon crafted by Nox's most gifted mages, Jandor snared his enemies' souls, trapping them in a strange orb on the staff. The necromancers were utterly defeated, their ravaged province known now as the Land of the Dead. But the absolute power in the staff proved too much for the people of Nox. Its existence drove the humans apart. In the heartland of Nox, the warrior clan of Doomere strictly forbade the use of magic, honoring instead their timeless values of might, wit, and courage.
Alright, so the Warriors, that's one class. I already put up a playlist for that one.
Over the mountains from Doomere, other humans channeled their magical potential to summon creatures to do their bidding. They were the Conjurers.
AKA the Druids. I'm going to do a playlist after this Wizard run. They're my favorite class.
The group were wizards. They were deeply versed in all forms and levels of magic and their applications. And so old harmonies among humans became riddled by superstition and ancient petty feuds.
Wizards are the chess club nerds. They're pretty squishy, but they have really powerful spells.
The Staff of Oblivion was too powerful for any single group to control.
Alright, so the staff...
assembled the weapon, giving crucial pieces to each of the three groups, hence forging the hope of a forced unity in facing future threats.
Maybe I should just let him explain it.
The final piece of the staff, the orb, held the souls of the evil necromancers. The Grand Wizard Horvath summoned his greatest powers to transport the orb to another place and time.
I love this concept art. Got some great artists in this game.
Yet one crucial secret remained. In the midst of the great battle, Jandor discovered a helpless infant necromancer, sick of death and unable to perceive any hint of evil in the child. He secretly allowed her to live.
Big mistake, buddy. Should have committed genocide for the betterment of everybody.
Ogres to raise. Jandor hoped the orphan would never learn her origins or why she was raised by ogres, and peace endured for decades in the land of Nox.
She thick. Alright, well that's basically the lore, the background story. So now let's get into the actual game. Got some great animation, especially for a 2000 game.
Hail Sabriman trapped in the dark. Hail Sabriman adrift on thy bark. Dark lords banish, thy reign is nigh. My time to bring the orb would die.
Well, good tonight, Jack. Chickens on
My undead lords within the core, your name I hail, enfold the orb!
What the heck?
Donande tak, donande tek, erumenta la sed. Damn.
Hun? You want bacon?
You know I do. Damn TV.
Lousy second-rate candle makers. Kill them all when I rule the world. What sort of half-baked operation do they think I'm running here?
Yeah.
Now, where was I? Dananda-tat, da-da-da. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I call upon the power of one dark name, one black heart, one grievous soul. I call upon the power of Grimorum Sanctissimum!
What the?
At last, the power of the orb is mine, and with it the souls of the dead. Soon I shall rule triumphant over all of Nox!
Blazes! What manner of demon spawn dares attack my ship? Off, you mutant imp! or you'll
It's
have
Captain
no head to
Crunch.
put a hat on.
Wait, please! I need your help. I don't know what's happened or where I am or... What is this place?
No place at all, except the clouds. But off the noble Julian you go, under your power, or by the lift of my boot.
Ah!
Hold on, what's this?
It's my TV.
And what does this TV do?
Doesn't really do anything. You just watch it. See, here's where you plug it in, and this knob changes the channels. I think it's broken.
Intoxicating. The look of it promises a host of mysteries.
You should see it when it's on.
Give me the glass box, imp, and I'll spare you your deadly plummeting fate.
Why do you keep calling me Imp? My name is Jack.
Granted, you've no wings, but you fly like an imp.
I can't fly. I fell. I fell here from my living room.
Fell from what? No matter. It's either overboard with gravity as your guide, or I take the TV as fare for safe passage. Deal?
Can you take me home? Tina made bacon tonight.
Bacon-bound we go, imp. But first, I need your help with something.
Alright, it's pretty cheesy. Yeah. Alright, let's get into it. We're going to create a character here. We're doing the wizard class. Shows you the stats. They are really squishy. They take a lot of damage, but they can deal a lot of damage from a distance is the best strategy with them. Gonna name him Raven Maven, and then we'll get started here. So as you can tell, there's a lot of cheesy humor in this game. It's a real dichotomy from like the install screen with the dark lore, and then you have like this and it's a pretty fair critique that the Hecuba Nemesis, the main antagonist, she's not very threatening. You know, I want to kill all the candlestick makers, blah blah blah. So it's kind of silly. So anyway, it is a fun game though. The gameplay is really fun. So I do enjoy this game quite a bit.
The work of a great wizard is a sight to behold, a mastery of magical power channeled to the most astounding effect. So, you should know that in all of Nox, Horvath is the name synonymous with the greatest of wizards. And your timing is auspicious. As I speak, Horvath is looking for an apprentice. Win his favor, and his sacred citadel will become your home, the Wizard's Tower in Castle Galabar. Succeed with him, and your future on Nox is assured.
Hard
All right.
old facts, lad. You must become a wizard's apprentice before you can gain entry to the Tower of Illusion. The one controlling that is the arch-wizard Horvath, an old friend of mine. I know Horvath is in need of a worthy apprentice, but are you worthy, lad? Follow the beach road, find the home of his new apprentice, and beware of urchins. They can be the most nettlesome of pests at best. I guarantee you don't want to learn their worst, lad.
I mean, they are nettlesome, but they're not a real threat. Let's do a save file here, and we'll get started. Alright, we have the mini-map on the left. It's always nice to have that open. Just learning the basics here. There are some destructible walls on the map. And if you look closely at your minimap, if you keep an eye on it, there's like 2 little tabs that indicate there's a potential wall beyond what you can see on the main screen. And you'll kind of notice this as you play. I got this game for my birthday way back in 2000 from my buddy Corey, great friend. And it's very similar to Diablo 2, but it's more fast-paced. And you use a lot of hotkeys. You really depend on hotkeys to do a lot of spells and things. Notice up here, got a little secret spot. You always want to explore the secret areas because it gives you tons of experience points. And there's also often really good armor or spell books or gold in those secret locations as well. Alright, looks like we've made it to Horvath's house. Oh no, we're surrounded. Gandalf?
Creatures. The urchins just moved into our area and have already made absolute pests of themselves. I am Archwizard Horvath. I am looking for my apprentice. I fear he has been lost in a nearby urchin den. If you could find him and bring him back to me, I would be willing to bring you along with us to Galamar. Come, I will show you the way to the wretched urchin den outside my apprentice's home.
Alright, so for any of you guys watching, if you can drop down in the comments, can you think of any movie that doesn't have like a cliche wizard with like a really long gray beard and, I don't know, pointy hat, staff? I don't know. I can't think of any off the top of my head, really. It's kind of a well-established trope. Oh, I missed the spot. Oh, that's locked anyway. Let's go.
Here's a spell book and some other articles you might need. Unlock the gate. Just follow the road, and I expect you will have no trouble finding these detestable interloping urchins. Good luck.
All right, we got a first spell. So unlike the warriors on the previous playlist, oh, can I get over there? No, I'm gonna get there eventually. So the wizards and the conjurers, aka the druids, they can cast spells. So you get knowledge of spells by collecting these blue spell books. Each spell has 3 levels, and I think with each increased level, it costs less mana, and the spells do more power with each subsequent level. So you'll always want to find, if you can, or buy at least 3 spell books of the same title. Oh, we got a guy in there. I gotta find a key. Don't worry, buddy, I'm coming. Alright, let's commit genocide on all these urchins in their peaceful little dwelling. I always thought this place looked a little cozy. Like, I don't know, like there's... I don't know, it's kind of homey. I'm sure it smells like of soil all the time. You just reach into the wall, grab some worms and grubs. Delicious. This place always seemed a little cozy. Oh, in addition to the spellbooks, we also get these knowledge scrolls. And if you watch the warrior campaign, you're already aware of the knowledge scrolls. Basically, if you get knowledge of a creature or a monster, you can do more damage to them. And once I do the conjurer campaign, the beast scrolls are even that much more valuable, but I'll talk about those on that campaign. Alright, so I'm burning through mana quite a bit, and that's the blue bar on the far bottom right of the screen. As typical for similar games, we have a health bar, the red, and the mana, which is always basically blue. It's kind of funny, I was having a little friendly debate with one of my buddies, Brian, about what color mana was. He thought it was green, but I'm like, no, Brian, trust me. Mana is always blue. I told him the green potions were always like either a poison potion or a cure poison potion. Unless you guys can think of any other examples. Alright, we're just gonna walk around the dens looking for some gold that they've stashed. Oh, well, look at this place. Alright, they're kind of teaching us the physics of the game. You can put fire out with these barrels of water. We can jump by pressing the space bar. And I noticed on the mini-map there was a little line off the edge of the map indicating this secret spot here. Once again, it's a good way to farm XP. Well, it's not really farming because you can only do it once. Okay, am I missing anything? I feel like I've hit everything, right? Alright, let's go free the apprentice.
Thank you for trying to rescue me.
What a weakling, he died by the urchins.
Already too far gone. The urchins, they weren't acting alone.
Oh, I spoke too soon.
Was a necromancer.
Necromancer? We haven't heard about them in ages. Surely you must be mistaken. Alright, we got another spell there. Yeah, we're just gonna take his clothes. Sorry that you died, buddy. Alright, let's head back to Horvath and report what we have found. Can't quite get over there.
My apprentice is
I have some
broke.
terrible news, buddy.
Fortunes must have befallen him. You have proven the urchins were no match for you. Perhaps you might make a good apprentice.
Oh, we're already over
Follow
the
me to the
grieving
laboratory.
process.
You
We
are
just
ready
lost
to
our
step to the
apprentice
teleporter,
of who
and
knows
you
how many
report
years,
together.
and we're good.
We
We're
have much work ahead of us
we
when we
completely forgot about him. We're ready to move on. All right, well, thanks for watching Chapter 1, guys. Join me on Chapter 2. Bye!